Let's start with Turkey. Um, Here, our lovely, cute country. It's in the middle of the world. It's a natural bridge between Asia and Europe. And you will see, and we have two continents. It's really in an interesting and making Turkey more lovely. We have land in Asia and we have land in Europe. And Turkey offers an easy access to 1.5 billion people now in combined markets with worth of 24 trillion USD GDP in Europe, MENA, and Central Asia within a 4-hour flight. So we are close to everywhere. Okay. And Turkey's strategic location enables the easy reach to markets across 16 different time zones from Tokyo to New York. So you can catch everyone from Turkey. And Turkish Airlines connects 255 destinations in 122 countries. But of course, this is before the pandemic. I'm not talking about 2020, unfortunately. We are just skipping 1 year, whole year, unfortunately. The GDP, that's the most important part. The Turkish economy from 2003 to 2018 has posted a record growth and climbed from 18th place to 13th globally. And now our target is to reach 12 in 2023. Turkey is Europe's 7th largest economy. And from 2003 to 2018, the average annual growth rate was recorded as 5.5. So it's a developing country. We will talk about 2023 a lot because our republic is going to celebrate our 100th years in 2023. So we have sort of like targets for that year. We want to celebrate with the good numbers. And current prices in GDP. Over the past 16 years, Turkey has put in a noteworthy performance by increasing the size of its overall economy from $236 billion to $784 billion. It's again great growth. So we are expecting more and more, of course. And population. I love this part. Young and well-educated as investors. And the Europe is facing problems with the aging and shrinking populations, and Turkey offers an excellent opportunities with its growing young and dynamic population and driving force behind a strong labor pool. And we are 83 million this year, and 20 million of this population is in Istanbul. So Istanbul is like a country inside the country. Yeah, we're at 23 million, and as per the calculations and estimations, we are going to reach the peak with 107 million in 2069 on my 80s. And what makes Turkey most, most favorite, the country for the investment, half of the population is under the age of 32. I belong to other half actually, but it's not very old. Again, still fine. And Turkey is the largest youth population among the EU member countries. Labor productivity. Turkey's overall labor force is around 32.7 million people, which makes the country the third largest labor force in Europe. And Turkey has posted the largest labor force really, and you can see from the graphic as well. I love this part, the universities. In 2002, the number of the universities was 76. In 2018, we reached 206. And more than 6.7 million students are enrolled in higher education currently, and over 800,000 university graduates annually. That's really crazy. Of course, half of the population is under 32, as you know. So a lot of new graduates are coming to the workforce and world-class engineering education. We have very old and big universities, even more than the Republic age. And it's also another lovely part, free access to 945 million consumers, like 510 million in European Union, custom union that allow direct access to European Union markets, 355 million in 27 countries with free trade agreements you can reach, and 82 we are here in Turkey. So totally 945 million consumers you can reach from Turkey. And the tourists, of course, we are receiving the tourists from other countries because it's Turkey has 4 seasons and it's a huge country. And you can see all different cultures and the environment, the climate, everything is different in Turkey. So north part is like snowing. At the same time, you can go to the beach and swim in the south part. So we have a great number of the tourists. Of course, again, I'm talking about 2019. We received 45 million visitors, and mostly to Istanbul, and 34.1 million, $5 billion in tourism revenue again. And multinationals are increasingly choosing Turkey as a preferred hub for manufacturing, exports, as well as management. Like Toyota exports over 90% of its production in Turkey. Ford exports like 77% of its production in Turkey. Nestle is using Turkey for the production base for MENA. And you can see other the brands, they are controlling and managing their operations from Turkey. Like G is controlling 80 countries from Turkey. GlaxoSmith from Turkey for several multinational companies. And this is our lovely Istanbul. Actually, our capital is not Istanbul. Most of the people, they think that our capital is Istanbul, but it is Ankara. It's not here. But in the Ottoman Empire time, Istanbul was the capital. And it's a beautiful city. That is the only city has lands into continent. Where we are seeing now, we are in the Asian side and facing to the Europe. That bridge is the Bosphorus Bridge. Every day you can pass this bridge. You can live in Asia and you can go to the work to the Europe or vice versa. And you can travel always Asia to Europe, Europe to Asia. So I'm Asian. It's a business hub where we talk about these companies like before the previous slide. These companies are having their head office in Istanbul. Therefore, most of the universities are in here, and for entertainment, education, of course, in the other cities, we have all the facilities, but with the 20 million population, Istanbul has a different place in Turkey, and it's one of the most popular cities in Istanbul. But it's a kind of a really country. If you have never been in Istanbul or Turkey, I'll try to make it easier to understand. That's why I'm going to show you from the map. Yeah. Right now, in the previous slide, we were in here and facing to the Bosphorus Bridge into the European side. Here is Black Sea and Marmara Sea, and this is our famous and lovely Bosphorus. We have 3 bridges here: Bosphorus Bridge, Fatih Sultan Mehmet, and Yavuz Sultan Selim. There are 3 bridges on the Bosphorus. We call it first, second, and third. You see the districts. If you go to the street in Istanbul and ask, I want to go to the center, no one can show you the center in Istanbul. There is no specific center. So what we say that around this Bosphorus bridge with the first and second bridge, around Bosphorus, like 6 to 7 kilometers around, we call as center. It's not a rule, but just to mention. So the other districts like Bakırköy and Esener, I know the pronunciation is a little bit tough in Turkish. These are other districts, but these are all developed. In a normal city, if you drive like half an hour, you can reach a village or green area, and maybe some the part you will not see anything around, but in Istanbul it's not like that. A whole city is developed, so you cannot feel that you are passing one district to another one. Let's talk about, for example, Beylikdüzü. This is European side. In Beylikdüzü, there are hospitals, shopping malls, schools, offices, residences at the seaside, the marina. So all districts have all the facilities, and it's a very big city with all districts. In the center, the land is very limited and very old buildings. Therefore, there are few projects in the center, and land is so valuable. That's why also the apartments are small and prices are higher than the other districts. And a city is growing to the sides, for example, from the Asian side to the east part, and from the European side to the west part, city is growing. Most of the projects are in this area, new developments. So you will hear a lot of times Beylikdüzü, Esenyurt in this area, and new airports. We have 3 airports, by the way. At the Turkey airport, it's not operating anymore. It's moved to the big Istanbul airport, and in the Asian side, Sabiha. So I'm going to present to you, and these are the items I'm going to show you. There is very old, the residence in here, no projects, but you have to see the items as well. I'm going to present 3 projects today to just to give you a general idea. There are many projects which we can offer. One will be in Asian side in the center. It's MR Square, and you know MR very well. That's why we choose the MR project. They are in Asia, we call in center. I'm going to present another project, which is in European side in the center, in Taksim area, in this area, and another one in Esenyurt in new development area. So you can get the comparison between the projects as well. So, and I want to show you some pictures from Istanbul. We've never been in Istanbul, so to give you an idea. Of course, this is before the pandemic. This is Istiklal Street. It's the most popular street in Istanbul, in Turkey, and I think one of in the world. This is a historical street. It's in Taksim, in center. It is always like this crowded. Always moving. By the way, when you are in, you don't feel this crowd. When I'm out, I'm surprised how I was in. It's a long street with the shopping and all the Turkish foods, and it's amazing. It's a very old, you can see from the buildings. It's a very old location. Most of the consulates are in here, and it is 7 days like this. I think there is no street like this in the country. 7 days, almost 24 hours, maybe not this much crowd in the midnight. Midnight still crowded, like early morning. There is a crazy, the demand for Istiklal Street. You will hear about Taksim a lot. Just that's why I want to show you. Keep in mind, okay, we will talk about this crowded street. This is end of that street, Galata Tower, and there is a nice view with the Bosphorus Bridge night view. Again, we are in the European side like this, and you can see the Asian side. And the Galata Tower is a historical building. And as I say, there's a belief that with whom you go to the Galata Tower, you will marry. So that's why it's a warning. Just be careful when you come to Istanbul if you visit Galata Tower. And this is the Topkapı Palace, the Ottoman Empire Palace. It is 546 years old, and Ottoman Empire was ruling the whole empire from this palace. It's the museum now. Again, you can see it's in European. It's in Sultanahmet Historical Peninsula. You will hear about Sultanahmet a lot because all the projects in their brochures, you will see they mention the distance between their project to Taksim, which was that crowded street, and the distance between project to Sultanahmet. You will see this information on the brochures. So just keep in mind this is Sultanahmet, and there are a lot of historical places in Istanbul to see. I'm here almost for 20 years, and I couldn't see everywhere in Istanbul. Okay, it's maybe because of the business life again, but you cannot discover Istanbul in a short time. It's impossible. And this is the business district. It's Levent. Most of the companies and the multinational companies, their head offices are in here. The banks, we have different districts as well. This is Levent, there is Mostak in Asian side, and there is new financial center is coming. You can see a little bit Bosphorus Bridge from here and the Bosphorus in here. So it's a business, Istanbul is a really great business hub. And this is metro line. Of course, this crowded city needs a good transportation, metro, metro bus, tram, map. It looks, I'm sure now, a little bit now complicated, but when you come, of course, with IKI Turkey, we will be with you and we will guide you. Just want to show you, here is the Marmaray, the metro which goes under the Bosphorus. This is first bridge, second and third bridge. And this new airport, you can see some connections without any color. These are the under construction or planned metros. What happens, in Turkey, mostly the real estate investment, return of investment is for apartments, approximately between 3 to 4%. So our target is not to get the earn from the rental. Mostly we can earn from the appreciation. How it works in the branded projects in Istanbul, of course, depends on the location and the right price. But in general, after completion in 2 years, prices are increasing between 20 to 60%. Sometimes I saw like 100% appreciation even, depends on the project, but in the general it's 20 to 60% we are expecting the appreciation. So why I'm talking about this now? Because this metro connections, if there's a project, the minimum we are expecting like 20% appreciation, but a new metro line is coming to there, or a new hospital, or a shopping mall, if a new development is coming nearby, and of course the appreciation is going higher and higher. So that's why the projects are almost around this in this area. So whenever a new metro line is coming, your investment return will be higher in Istanbul. And this is other development area, and here other development area. I just want to talk about some numbers about foreigners. Let me open the first slide. Yes. I'm showing the house sales numbers to foreigners between 2015 to 2020. Why I just want to show the last 5 years, because 2008, actually, a new rule came that foreigners can own a property in Turkey. Sorry, Istanbul is my lovely city. Always I'm talking about Istanbul. In Turkey, can be an apartment, a villa, a shop, or land. Before 2008, it was not allowed, but still, the foreigners was having apartments or in Turkey. They were buying under their friend's name, Turkish friend's name. I know it's a completely trust matter, but always there was a good, the interest in Turkey. After 2008, after the new rule, people they started, investing in Turkey. So you can see in 2015 and 16 and 17 per year, the foreign sales was like 22,000 and 18,000. In 2018, a new rule came for the citizenship. We will talk about now in the general today, and I'll give you more information. We will talk with Mandy about citizenship by real estate investment on Friday into details. The rule says you can invest in Turkey for 250,000 US dollar property, and you can get the citizenship. The rule came into 2018, and as you see the figures in 2018, the number jumped to 40,000 per year. And 19 was going very well with the 45,000. Then, unfortunately, the COVID came, and still I was expecting the lower, the figures, but in 2020 it's 36,000. And if I'm thinking if there is no COVID, I think we would make it double for the 45, and we could reach maybe the 80,000, 90,000. So there is a huge demand from foreigners for the real estate investment in Turkey. And before 5 years ago, I think even in the local, there was some seasons about investment, like from the April till September. That was a season for the real estate investment. But now you can see there is no season anymore in all over the year. We are having interest from the foreigners. Now I want to show you the nationality. It's also interesting information. You can see Iran and Iraq. They are always top two in our list. For if you go to LUTs for 10 years almost, they are always in the top two. And Russia is coming on the third. And the Russian, they buy mostly from the south part of Turkey, and even the Europeans, they prefer south and west part of Turkey, like Bodrum, Antalya. Maybe you heard about the cities. But recently, even the Russians, they started investing in Istanbul, and Istanbul is always, always in demand. You can see China in here. In the past few years, China was not in our list, but we are receiving great real estate, the investment demand from China, again, because of the citizenship package. And I think the Pakistan should be in here, but I guess they are in the other countries for now. But we will see in 2021 a lot, and the Pakistan will be in the higher rank. I will show 2019 also, and you will see China from where to jump. And here there is no China. I think they are in the other countries as well, because I already sold some Chinese clients in 2019 on November and December. So at least I'm sure that they are in here. Again, Iraq and Iran, they are at the top. Just to give you a general idea, I share these numbers. I know there are too much, but I want you to see these numbers. And let's talk about citizenship by real estate investment. It's a very easy process, actually. And the natural persons who purchase in real estate worth of 250,000 US dollar and more can get the citizenship. And only the condition is you shouldn't sell in 3 years. How it happens when you buy the real estate, it can be an apartment, again, villa and shop, land, but each of them has different, the details behind, and we will talk about these details again on Friday. You can buy any of them, and on the title deed, they put a comment and that you cannot sell in 3 years. This is the only condition. But let's say you needed money and you have to sell your apartment. still you can sell, because at the end of the day, it's your own property. You can sell it. Only you will lose the citizenship if you sell in these 3 years. After 3 years, you can sell your apartment or you can use it. And during these 3 years, also you can rent your apartment. Always I'm talking about apartment, but it's the same for the others as well. Who can get it? Like you, your wife, and your husband, and children under the age of 18 can get the citizenship. If you have child above 18 years old, unfortunately, they cannot get the citizenship. You have to buy a new apartment for them, and you are most welcome for this. Only there is one exception. If you have a child who is disabled and needs special, needs special care, in that case, with the official documents, if we can prove it, you can get a citizenship for your child, even if he or she is above the age of 18. And the most important part, the transfer should be through the bank from your own account, personal account, to the directly developer account. We will talk about all these details later on again. Just to show you the steps as a short summary, how it works. It can be a completed project or it can be under construction. There are some, again, tips behind it, and we are always with you, during this process as IQI Turkey. We are guiding you for the right property, the right, how to say, the project, suitable project for the citizenship. We are choosing the property, and we are obtaining a bank account. And again, we are here for you for all this process. Tax ID number, we are getting an ID to make any transaction in Turkey, to open a bank account, to buy any property or any car. You have to have a tax ID number. And then we are coming to the purchasing process. The money goes, as I said, from your personal account to the developer account. And some, of course, the documents, and we are getting the appointment from the title deed office. We follow all these process, and then a citizenship application process starts. We get our title deeds, and they put comments that we cannot sell it for 3 years. Then we are getting all necessary documents, and this process will be followed by our lawyers, because for our side, it's an easy process, but when it comes to the details, there are a lot of paperwork, governmental offices. It should be followed very carefully, not to make any mistakes and not to go to the beginning. So we follow this process with our lawyers, and you are giving a power of attorney to the lawyer, and they follow the process. It takes around 1 to 3 months period to get the passport. It's the whole process, the maximum in 3 months can be finalized. And you are getting all the rights of being a Turkish citizen. Like you can be retired from Turkey, and there is a free health system, and there's a very good healthcare system in Turkey. And free education from primary school to the end of the university in public schools. So again, we will talk about more details on Friday. How it happened, I just want to tell you, this 36,000 sales happened in 2020 during this COVID, mostly the online sales. Without coming here, of course, I'm sure you would like to come to Istanbul and see this beautiful view behind me and enjoy Istanbul and see the projects by yourself and by. We wish so. But during this COVID period, many investors, they got their apartments from their country, from their couch inside in their living room. We are making online sales. We are showing the projects. We are choosing projects first. We are making the presentation. Then we are going to the project with the live chat, video call. We are showing the property. With the power of attorney, we can finalize all this purchasing process, even the citizenship application process. and we are sending all necessary documents to you after getting the Turkish citizenship. And with these papers, you are going to the consulate in your country, and you are submitting documents and getting your passport and ID. This is another option, but of course, we would like to see you in here and have that go and enjoy that crowded street with the Turkish food. And yeah, now we will start with the projects. This is MR Square Istanbul. MR, you know the MR is, so I'm not going to details about developer that much. It's a worldwide well-known developer. MR has two projects actually in Istanbul. One is Tuscan Valley. It's a 2 million square meter land. It's a villa project already handed over a long time ago. And this is MR Square. It's in the central project. It looks like the downtown Dubai. It's a small version of it. Now you are seeing actual photo from the shopping mall side. And Galleries Lafayette is in here shopping mall. Like there is in the Discovery Center, underwater zoo. So everything is the same with Dubai Mall, just a small version. Now you will see the architecture, so you will understand me. And location is a central location, as we told, like 6-7 kilometers around the Bosphorus. It's in the Asian side, and very close to First Bridge. And easy connection to the European side as well, and to the Sabiha Airport and the Atatürk Airport as well. This is again actual photo from the project. It's a mixed-use project. We have residences, low-rise residences. We call them classical apartments. There is a mid-rise. The heights, as you see, it's the same architecture with the Dubai. And this is the office building. They don't sell the offices, just leasing on the buy floor. And the address building is the 50 floors building. And shopping mall is in the middle, is the shopping mall. Shopping mall is not the biggest mall in Istanbul, but it's as size, but number of the shops, it's the biggest. And you see the separate building, this is the address residences. So they sold out all the projects for the residences, low rises and the heights. They're already sold out. We are talking about the address residences here, fully furnished and serviced apartment. And we will talk about the address hotel building, which is still under construction. It's going to be completed very soon. This is the address hotel building. This is not the highest building in Istanbul again, but because it's the location, it's in the hillside, this is the highest point of Istanbul. And this is the actual photo of the building. Actually, it's the same concept with Dubai. You know, in Dubai, they have the address hotel, and above the hotel, there are some apartments, furnished apartments, which can be in the hotel pool. I will tell you details, and normal apartments of not furnished apartments. Okay. In this building, from the first 11 floors, the address hotel. Hotel is going to open in the summer as per their plan, but of course it depends on the pandemic. Maybe there will be some delay, but for now their plan is to open it in summer 2021. After 11th floor, from 11 to 27, there are furnished apartments. Again, exactly the same decoration and furnishing with the hotel. There are 197 furnished apartments from 1 to 3 bedrooms. As you know, in the hotel, they don't have 1 or 2, 3 bedrooms. They just have the rooms. And above the after 11th, we are selling these apartments fully furnished. And it can be in the hotel pool. The entrance will be from the hotel side. As you know, MR is not giving any guarantee about your apartment to be in the pool. But they will need these apartments, and so they have a big chance to be in the pool side, and they are offering between 6 to 8% return of investment which is really higher than the Turkish average. As I said, in the normal apartments, the average return is between 3 to 4%. After the address apartments, after 27th floor, there are Skyview apartments. These are unfurnished apartments, but so luxury. Their entrance is separated from the hotel side. The hotel side, you can reach the hotel rooms and the furnished apartments, but for the Skyview apartments, separate entrance and separate social areas. And we have some options from the furnished apartments. There is no one bedroom anymore, unfortunately. We have offers for 2 and 3 bedrooms from the furnished apartments. From the Skyrim Residences, we have different options, 1 to 5 bedroom apartments. Just want to show you the address, Istanbul model apartment. This is the hotel apartments that we said. These are the furniture, as you see, with the high luxury. It's MR quality, as you know, and you are going to receive your apartments as it is like this. Just want to give you an idea, and it's in the building itself, so you can have a small look for the view behind. This is a city view side. They have a city view, they have a Bosphorus side view, but you cannot see the Bosphorus exactly, but you see the European side. And there are islands view that I show the small islands in the Asian side. I have a very lovely view. Again, this is the quality. It's a 1 bedroom apartment. They have like this double bed, and they have this separate beds, and the I think the MR knows how to play with the marbles. Really, they're amazing. And what I believe, maybe in the Dubai projects, they will get angry to me, but really, MR, Square Istanbul has really better quality from the Dubai projects, what I believe. Okay, and yeah, we came to the Skyrim Residences. This is above the address hotel residences. After 27th floor, non-furnished apartments, but luxury apartments. This is the model apartment again. So there are different sizes. It's a really luxury kitchen. And again, the art of marble in here. And it's opening from bathroom to bedroom. Lovely MR quality. And I remember I showed this small building just in the low rises, address residences, block D. This is separate. This is already handed over. It's operating, fully furnished and serviced apartments here. And there are a few options in this building. And these are the actual photos again from the project. There's a reception for the concierge. They have their own social clubs inside the building. So if you want anything ready to move in, this is another good option. And the emotional part of the project. You can see the minimum and maximum areas. In Turkey, we have 2 sizes. One is net, other one is gross. It's mandatory to mention these 2 on the agreements. So now we are talking about the gross because we are selling the gross. What is gross and net? The usage area. We call it that like carpet area that we can use inside the apartment is a net square meter. And gross is including the walls, if there's a balcony, and the percentage from the common areas, from your corridors out of your apartment. These makes the gross. So these are the gross numbers of the apartments. So there are some apartments from 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. The prices starting from $500,000 and going up. In the address residences, as I said, in the hotel side, the furnished apartments, there is no 1 bedroom option. There are 2 and 3 bedroom options. Starting price is from $1.2 million. These are also suitable for the citizenship. But how it will, I will give you a tip. You can buy an apartment for $250,000. This is an option. Or you like this, let's say, the address residence 2-bedroom for $1.2 million. You can get 4 friends together, 4 relatives together. You can share this apartment like for 1.2 million. You can share for 4 people, and each of them you can apply for the citizenship with this title deed. This is another option. The good part of the MR, they are having a very great investment plan, installment plan, 10 years. It's in dollars. And these are for the installment prices. If you want to buy in cash, there are some good cash discounts. Let's say you want to apply again for citizenship. You can pay $250,000 in cash and you can get the citizenship, and the rest you can pay in installments during the 10 years time. That's a really great opportunity. Since MR has a really good the financial strength, that's why they can offer this payment plan. The other local companies, they are not able to go for a 10 years payment plan, unfortunately. And now we will move to another project, which is again in the center, and it is, yes, it's in Beyoğlu, Taksim, where what we talk about the crowded street, remember the most famous street in the center. This project is very close to that area. It's just 9-floor buildings, mostly for 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms. Location-wise, it's promising because there is a private university nearby. It's a famous private university, and there are some art galleries and art museum, and close to Taksim Square. And there are some developing properties around. So it's a good opportunity for the investment. I'll show you into details about this project. It's 9 stories, a 9,000 square meter land, 245 apartments. There are some offices and trading areas. These are the shops under the project. And the handing over is January 2021. So mostly we recommend the projects which are very close to completion, like or will be completed in 1 year. And as per the rule, they can complete in 3 years for it, but we recommend the projects which are close to completion. So it is almost ready. They just started the handing overs. And there are, of course, social clubs, spa, gym, swimming pool. These are nowadays it's a basic for the all projects, but there's a high quality products in this one. And you can see the sample apartment. What I like in this project, there are 2 types of 1 bedroom. One is like this sliding doors. You can close the doors and you can have the separate the privacy. And if you want, you can open the doors and you can have a wider area. This concept likes, but if you don't like this concept, still you have choice with the concrete wall. It's up to you. Another good part of this project, they are giving 24 months rental guarantee, and it's 10,000 lira per month. It's approximately like 1,200 US dollar, I guess. So we don't have a fixed rate for US lira. It's 24 months rental guarantee. How it works? When you buy your apartment, if you're not going to use it, it's just only for citizenship purpose. Of course, we recommend you to go through the projects which they have rental guarantee. At least you will be free of mind during these 3 years. Even if you choose a project without rental guarantee, still as IQI Turkey, we are with you. We can manage your apartments. We can follow the rentals, taxes. I know the taxes are another question mark for foreigners, and no worries about that. I'm going to talk about taxes also on Friday. And we can follow this maintenance fees and everything, all the management services we are providing for you. And even if you want to resell your apartment after 3 years, still we will be with you during this time. But some projects like this, they offer rental guarantee. Even you can use your apartment during this 24 months period. It's a fully furnished apartment. This is very rare in the projects. Mostly they offer the without furniture. What is included in normal cases? The kitchen cupboards, the oven, food, and dishwasher. They are fixed in all projects except fridge. We don't give fridge in the projects. But MR is different. And the prices. Here, the prices are just to give you an idea. One bedroom apartment, at least you can compare with MR, or now I'm going to show you another projects from another district. We can compare it. It's in the center. So one bedroom apartment starting prices 320. Of course, these are list prices, and we are getting some cash discounts. So you can see that the center, the land is valuable. As I said, the apartments are small and prices are in this level, and this and upper level. So there are one bedroom duplex, and two bedroom duplex, two bedroom, and three bedroom apartments. These are the prices. Now I'm going to show you another project. This is in the district that I show you, that's the development district and the European side. This is Esenyurt. This project is very close to the highway. In some countries, if they find interesting to be close to highway and having, like prestigious project and high prices, but since Istanbul traffic is amazing and so lovely, it's very important to be close to the connections and the highway. This project is having four buildings, as you see. These green areas are not green areas, to be honest. There are some other developments in here, and the same developer completed another project here. It's a very successful one, and this is their second project in the same line. There are four buildings here, and again, shops under the project. And green areas, it's mandatory as per the rule. You have to have green areas in each project. It's almost like 87% of the land is green area in this project. And there is a private school in here. It's operating right now. It's already open. And this building is on sale as well. So if there are any interested like investors, talk about, we can talk about later on about that. And a commercial are on sale, and the school and the residential buildings. Again, there are some walking and cycling paths, children playgrounds, and swimming pool, open swimming pool, fitness center, and tennis court, and on the mid of the transportations in the cross path of the transportations. And you can see the other projects that I told you that the same developer completed already. That's already here. And handing over will be phase by phase. The first phase will be on 2021 February. It's almost in a ready building. And second will be on June. And the third phase will be on December 2021. And for the last phase will be in 2022. So again, mostly we are offering from the first, second, and third phase. Still, the last phase on sale. So we will consider all the options when we are into details. In this project, the good part is they have rental guarantee for 3 years and resale guarantee with 20% profit after 3 years, since you cannot sell if you buy for citizenship. You cannot sell your apartment for 3 years. Then sale guarantee. But just keep in mind, it's in lira. The 20% profit will be from the lira amount, not in dollar, because dollar is not, as I said, it's not fixed. So 3 years is a long time. Therefore, if you want you can just choose the rental guarantee for 3 years. It's we have to choose one of those options, by the way. And again, it's the simple apartment that you see. This is a real photo. You can see the kitchen will be exactly like this without furniture. The cupboards included, the oven, dishwasher, food, and the bathroom cabinets, they are all included. Flooring, always the parquet. And the walls, you see the decoration. There won't be those decorations. There will be on just the paint, plain paint. But again, for the furnishing, and if you need any assistance, again, we are here to support you for the furnishing apartments or make any decoration. And the title read is ready in here also. Just, I'm so sorry, just want to take a small water. I'm talking for long, I think. Now you will see the difference between the prices. In this project, there's a citizenship package, by the way, in most of the projects. You can buy 3 one-bedroom apartments with a total amount of $260,000. This is another option. You can buy 1 apartment with this price, or you can buy 3 apartments, or in some cases you can buy 4 apartments. Depends on the choice. You can use one of them. You can rent the other 2 apartments. It is up to you. So there are different options. Sorry, I just want to show you the prices here. Some projects, they are giving the price list in lira. Some they give in US dollar. It depends on again, the developer. But when it comes to the citizenship, even if it is in dollar or in lira, it will be counted in Turkish lira, the current states on the transaction date. Therefore, we mostly recommend you to buy a property like $260,000 to $270,000 to be in the safe side because of the change on the currency. So in here, 1-bedroom apartments are between 700,000 lira to up to like it's let's say $95,000 or to $100,000. Depends on the location and square meter, the floor. In Turkey, the prices are going higher if you go to the higher floors. I know it's in the opposite side in some countries. In Turkey, we love to go higher with the higher prices. So I think these 3 can give you the general idea about real estate in Istanbul. You know, in the center city, it's old and there is no project. And sometimes a very old and ugly apartment in this close to the Bosphorus side can be more expensive from a 4-bedroom and a luxury apartment in another district. You have to study very well the Turkish real estate market, and especially Istanbul. It's an interesting one, but it's a promising real estate market with the citizenship package. It's coming really more attractive. These are the general information. If you have any more details, we are always here to support you as IQA Turkey. You're most welcome with the questions. We will be happy to answer you. And for the citizenship details, as I said before, on Friday, we will talk with Mandy into details, and I will get all the questions over there. Yeah, Mandy.
Great. Thanks for the very detailed and insightful information. Right now, everybody have knowledge is like how to invest in Turkey. And if you need more information, please PM us, leave your comment or just write a PM in the comment box, so we will contact you. So should you need more information or any particular of these 3 beautiful projects, you can always PM us and leave your contact number in the comment box. And there are a few questions that they would like to know. Of course, one of the most important thing is like they are asking about the exit cost. It's like if they were to buy a property, okay, whether is it for migrations or for investments. So when they want to sell, can they sell to anybody, and what are the costs involved?
Sure. Of course, as I said, even during the 3 years, they can sell their property. what's the cost if you sell your apartment in 5 years after the purchasing date? Before 5 years, if you sell your apartment with the profit, there is a tax should be paid to government. But there is a crazy complex calculations behind it. So I cannot tell you that this is a percentage because the price index is coming there. Let's say you bought an apartment for 1,000 million lira, like in 2000, like 2 years back, and today, after 2 years, you are selling for 1.3. There is no tax because of the inflation. They are making the calculation. So even if it looks like that you get profit, but in actual you didn't. So you are not paying any tax. But if you sell like by the 1.1 million and you are selling for 2.5, then there will be tax around like 800,000 lira. I made the calculation. That's why I'm telling you directly the numbers.
Oh,
But
all right.
it depends. But if you sell after 5 years, even with the profit, you don't pay any tax. When you're selling only, there is a title deed fee. Even when you buy or sell, 2% you pay, 2% the other party pays. So that is the only cost for the exit.
Okay, so in Turkey, right, most of the times that people are buying for investment or for own stay.
Mostly they buy for investment, but after visiting Istanbul, they say we want to stay in here. It depends. And mostly they start like a one-time visit in Turkey, then it comes a triple, like 5 times. Uh, Depends. And I'm hearing a lot of investors that they are checking the schools for their kids. They want to move to Istanbul. So the demands are changing actually.
Okay. So, in fact, what is the favorite kind of like type of the apartments? Whether is it better to buy in one bed or two beds? When it comes to exit, will be easier.
Yes, that and life is changing and habits are changing in Istanbul, in Turkey. That's why the one bedrooms and two bedrooms, most of the two bedrooms actually, they are very good options for investment, to easy to rent, easy to sell. Before it was not, the acceptable like the without marriage. Before marriage, you are living away apart from the family. But now the culture is changing, the lifestyle. Also people there having their separate apartments, and with the young generation, they prefer for the families 3 bedrooms. They prefer 3 bedrooms, but one and two. I'm voting for that.
Okay, and that is the questions that asking how's the political stability in Turkey right now?
Politics, it's if you ask me, everything's normal. Or maybe we used to, I don't know. uh, Turkey is a strong country. It's a very old country, from the culture, and a very huge and with the sources. So I find it very normal about the some political problems with other countries, between the countries. It's a growing, and we will have problems. It's not affecting like not too much, because there's a good demand from the population is young and increasing the technology, because of the strategical location. We will face some problems in like each countries, but inside it's growing, and with the human rights, about the rules, always they are going to the positive way.
Okay. Well, that is interesting. Of course, a lot of people are concerning about the pandemic situations right now. Is it the best time to go in? So, what is your advice?
It's a very difficult question. Yeah, of course, I can tell that it's welcome. Here is okay, but it's a risk. Um, Actually, we have 2 days in the weekends, 2 days lockdown in the whole country. And in the weekdays after 9 p.m., there's lockdown and restaurants are closed. Also, there is only takeaway. For last 1 month, it's like this. We were having like 30,000 cases daily. Now it's dropped to 9,000 cases. It's going well actually, but this time we are more careful because in the summertime it was like this. Then they opened everything and everyone was out. So now I think they're more careful. So it's going well actually, but we will keep this lockdown I think till end of the month. Then with 80 million population and daily 9,000 cases, and in the hospital cases like 900. So it's a good figure actually.
All right.
And I'm seeing lots of tourists, by the way. Still, there are lots of tourists in Turkey.
Okay, that's good. I guess there's no more questions from now. Maybe we would leave some of the questions for this coming Friday, which will be it's in different timing. Will be at night in Malaysia, which is 9:30 p.m. For those who cannot join us in the daytime, you can actually join us in other sections this coming Friday at 9:30 Malaysia time. Of course, in Turkey will be another 5 hours difference from here. All right. So remember, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us, or we could actually answer it on Friday. We will talk about more details on the migrations on the text part on Friday itself. So again, thanks for supporting our program. So if you like our programs, remember to share it with a friend, and also share it to the other Facebook page, and we will actually share more interesting content with you every week. So please stay tuned with us. And the best part is that if you're interested in any particular projects in Turkey or any migrations plan, you can always feel free to talk to us, because we have our IQI Turkey there to serve you as well. All right. So my name is Mandy. I'm here signing off. Thanks, Bharat, for
Thank you, Mandy.
beautiful sharing. So I will see you on Friday again.
On Friday. Okay,
Yeah.
see you. Take
Take
care.
care. Bye-bye.